the priest they feared. In the heart of an African village, where shadows whispered louder than the wind, there lived a priest no one dared to look in the eye. They said he could command spirits. They said he had defeated sorcerers, witches, and pastors who hid black magic beneath white collars. They said even the night feared him, but none of them knew. His greatest battle was coming from the heavens. They called him Oluwo Adigun, the great priest, a man carved by rituals, sharpened by ancient spirits, and feared by every soul in the village. He had won battles no ordinary man should survive. Battles against fake pastors who used charms, bones, powders, and hidden idols. He knew their spirits, he knew their power, and he crushed them all. One night, another so-called pastor arrived. A man whose smile hid a serpent. The villagers whispered that he healed the sick. But Adigun saw the truth. The man carried a spirit that fed on fear. Adigun confronted him. The ground trembled. The air thickened. The fake pastor's charm burst into flames as Adigun called on his gods. But then, everything changed. A violent wind tore through the shrine. The sky split open. A blinding light, brighter than fire, sharper than lightning, struck Adigun to the ground. He screamed, not from pain, but from the presence. A figure stepped out of the light, not an ancestor, not a spirit of the forest, not any god he had ever served. It was Jesus. His face shone like the sun. His voice shook the bones of the earth. Adigun, you have fought many battles, but you have never known the true God. I have come for you. The great priest, the man who feared nothing, fell to his knees, trembling like a child. "Forgive me," he cried. "Show me the truth." And the light wrapped around him like fire and water at the same time. When he opened his eyes, he was no longer in the shrine. He was standing at the door of a church. Jesus whispered, "Go inside." Adigun pushed the door open. The congregation gasped. Some screamed, some ran. Even the pastor stepped back, clutching his Bible. But Adigun raised his hands and said, "I am a new man." He told them everything. The spirits he once served, the darkness he once commanded, the power he once trusted. And then he opened the Bible the Lord had placed in his hands. He read a verse. His voice shook. The church wept. From that day, Adigun became a warrior of light. He used his deep knowledge of the old ways, the spirits, the rituals, the hidden altars, not to serve them, but to destroy them in the name of Jesus. He walked through the village, through shrines, through forests, through houses where shadows hid in corners, casting out spirits, breaking curses, setting captives free. The same people who once feared him now followed him, and the spirits that once obeyed him now fled from him. He became the strongest pastor the village had ever seen. If you want part 2, where Adigun faces the darkest spirit he ever encountered, one that even his old gods feared, drop a comment saying "more." Subscribe so you don't miss the next chapter. Share this story with someone who needs to see the power of transformation, because this is only the beginning. The war for the village has just started.